Welcome to the Good Morning Dynamite Show, and today we have something very fascinating and interesting for you. And before I proceed, I have some dynamites in the house here with me, and to my far left we have Dynamite Gabby. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We also have the lady queen amongst us, Dynamite Oladunjoye.
Thank you for
coming.
Thank you for having me on this show.
And also I have Dynamite Olajuwon.
Thank you for having me, sir.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, like I said earlier. And what is it actually? If you have not heard of Family Delight, you're probably somewhere hidden under a cave or something. It's the most trending business opportunity today in Nigeria. And the fact is, there has to be so much about Family Delight that there is so much noise, there's so much rave, so much is happening. And for some of you, you're wondering, why is there so much about Family Delight? Why is there so much noise? What's happening? What is this company? Where did they come from? All of a sudden, the only thing we hear everywhere, we see videos, we see pictures. Where is all this coming from? Why are these people so unique? What makes them different? Today, we're going to be answering some of your questions, and that's why I have this amazing dynamite with me in the house today. And I would just want us quickly to go through what I'll call the unique selling points or some unique qualities of Family Delight, whatever it is that you may want to call it. But basically, why Family Delight is your first choice as far as this business is concerned. All right. So I just want us to discuss this. These are some, for me, these are some of the things that I've discovered, all right, that makes Family Delight stand out and has made it a household name already in just a short space of time. All right. And for me, one of those outstanding qualities or benefits or selling points of Family Delight, it's affordability. It's quite affordable.
Yes.
Quite affordable. What do you think, Dynamite Gabby?
Basically, I think one of the interesting things about Family Delight is the fact that you could set yourself on a path of prosperity with just a little amount of money, just 7.5. And I feel the fact that every one of us actually want to be independent. We want to be independent financially. And I feel the fact that for us to have a gateway like this with that amount of money is just awesome. 7,500.
7,500. I mean, I'm sure that's for you. That's striking as well.
It is, because looking at the money itself, I mean, I was shocked when I heard it was 7.5 with everything the company speaks of and comes with. 7.5, it's cheap. I mean, everybody should be able to afford it. 7.5.
Yeah, actually, if you can afford getting data for yourself,
Okay.
you can make calls. You can easily do pathway with cash easily for those things that you feel are needed in the immediate on a day-to-day basis. Now, if you couple all of this together, then you can see that 7,500 is just way down too cheap.
Yeah.
To set someone on a pathway of prosperity, just like my brother said.
Yes, absolutely. Just 7,500. All right. So having said that, for me, another unique selling selling point of the Family Delight, what makes it stand out, I mean, for me, is also that it's the newest big thing in town. I mean, and the truth is, I don't know, but here's what I think. I've come to realize that those who are prompt in getting involved or getting registered in this business from, before time, are usually those who tend to make the most out of the business. And I think that this is just the perfect time for anyone to want to get in, because it's all fresh, it's all new, it's trending, right?
Yes, sir. The good thing about it is that it affords you to join fast and take a very wonderful place in the company. I mean, it's not like this other networking company where there's a Superman. Someone is taking all the incentives, then the rest are just working for the person. It's so new. It's so new that you can, and with just 75, you can quickly book your place and also become a Superman. I mean, everybody's a Superman here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you sound like you're going to be the next Superman.
Absolutely. I'm already.
But not before me, trust me. Certainly not. All right. So something else I particularly find striking is the timing advantage. It seems to be trending at a point where everybody has just come out of a big hit. The recession, the lockdowns, the pandemic, and it's coming at a time where people are trying to get back on their feet, and it's fascinating for me too. I think timing is right.
It's a good, it's a very good option, or let me say, it's a very good thing that Family Delight is coming up at this point, because I can remember many years ago, let me say a decade ago, you hardly find people thinking about a plan B.
Okay.
A plan B, but the global pandemic has actually set everybody on their toes.
Absolutely.
And everybody have actually hit the ground running with what we can call a side hustle. And Family Delight has just come to book that position. And the reason why it is a good time, just coming out of the pandemic, and then everybody sees that, there's every need that I have a plan A. I already have my main hustle, I have my plan A. That is, if you are lucky that you have not been relieved of your job,
not been relieved of your plan A.
or your salary has not been slashed into two. Still intact, okay, then we can have a plan B, C, D, even to Z. Why? Because the economy, as we speak, is not smiling.
It's not actually not smiling.
So everybody needs a side hustle.
The economy doesn't.
You said plan A, B, C to Z. That's like 26 sources of income.
Yeah, in fact, people are actually opting for what can actually give them a great multiple stream of income.
A lot of people.
In fact, if they can have 50, they can have 100, people are set to do just that.
A lot of people lost their jobs.
Time.
I mean,
so Family Delight has come even at a very good time.
Timing is perfect.
Just to buttress on that,
Okay.
let's look at it from the point of view from the value of currency itself. So for us to even maintain the value of currency and the standard of living is something that you need to find that best platform, or probably let me say that best platform to give you multiple funds to roll in. Now, looking at it, look at the Naira rate at this moment in time. For you to sustain yourself, you probably need a lot of multiple outcome, right? For you to actually sustain yourself in the economy. And I feel the fact that it's just best timing. Coming from pandemic to where we are now, I just feel that it is just.
Yes, sir. You said something about the standard of living.
Yeah.
When you look at the standard of living of African Nigeria now, man, it's getting increasingly hard to even have hope. Let me put it like that. So like you said, the timing could not be even any more perfect, because it's coming as, like Madam said, it's coming as a very wonderful plan B. For me, it's not even plan B. It's from A to Z, because when you look at it, I mean, it's worth investing your money in. Just put your money in it.
All right, that's quite interesting. And going forward, something else I particularly also found interesting is the fact that there's a propensity to refer better, or to have your referrals, those who may want to be a part of the business, because it's affordable. It's affordable. Anybody that you talk to who is interested in the business, and they ask you, okay, what would it cost me to get here? And you tell them it's just 7,500. They're like, oh, just 7,500 for all of these things you have said. And then, I mean, the next minute they fund you with that amount, and we're good to go.
The funny thing was that same reaction you had to the 7,500 was the reaction a friend of mine had when I told him about it.
Wow.
It was like, wait, you said 7,500? I was like, yes, 7,500. I was like, that cheap? I was like, yes. I mean, it's so cheap to make you a billionaire. But it's the fun of it. It's the propensity to refer is just so fun. You know, you're not even paying much.
Especially at a time like this, out of a pandemic. You know, a lot of people have lost so much. A lot of people have lost so much. So it's important that it is made affordable so that it can actually people can actually be ready to come in and part with the little that they have to actually invest in this business. All right. So going forward, it's the family life plan is very, very easy to understand, quite comprehensible. But I looked at you look at the payment plan and it's absolutely straightforward. I don't know, but this is my own experience. I've seen companies with payment or compensations plans as big as a novel, that thick compensation plan, and it's so voluminous. You wonder whether you really want to do this business because it's so complicated. Does it have to be so hard to make money out of it?
No.
I don't know if you've had similar experiences.
That's actually one point, right? Voluminous. Another thing is that even at the point in time you open up, how simple are the stamps?
Okay.
It is something easy for me to digest, averagely, for me to just digest on my own. And I feel the fact that the compensation plan itself on family life is just awesome and so simple.
Straightforward.
You log into the back office and then you click on this, you understand it, you click on that, you understand it, and then you're like, in another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're done understanding what the platform is all about.
All right. So going forward, multiple streams advantage. Okay. Now I particularly like this because I've personally had an experience with another organization that I was a part of, and it was clearly stated on their booklet or their manual that you cannot have more than one account, and if you cannot have more than one account, you cannot. It means that you cannot have more than one source of earning. But with the Family Delight platform, it's stated clearly on the website. You want 1, you want 3, you want 5, you want 7. I mean, just go ahead, and that's key for me.
That's one beautiful thing about Family Delight. Now, if you're talking about you being encouraged to have much more than you really wanted, like having multiple streams of income makes it even much more better for you to hit your targets, to have your dream car, to have your dream house, to live that
You should have said have your dream cars.
Yeah,
because of the multiple
accounts that you are having.
Except perhaps you don't
because,
just want
because I see each of these accounts as oil blocks. Each of them.
Oil blocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because
just,
what
oil blocks.
process that will come out of each of them were amazing.
Wow.
And the company is actually encouraging us, encouraging everyone to go ahead and get
just get what you want.
Looking at it from the research part, so there's this findings saying that an average man need like minimum of 3 or probably say minimum of 3 outlets for you to sustain
even 10
years
in this present economy.
Yeah. So
We
for
have
you to
to
have a
have a
platform like that to give you the flexibility to have multiple accounts and you're still projecting to own cars, just like what you said, and homes, just like what you said. So I think it's just awesome.
And the beautiful thing is, I recently realized something that has not been people really are not aware of. The fact that the average billionaire never wanted to be a billionaire. He just had multiple sources of income that consistently produced money and launched them into billionaire status.
Yes.
So what made them a billionaire is the fact that money comes in from all of the sources,
So many
right?
sources.
And then before you know it, when you put all of it together, it belongs to one man, and he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying, I mean, are you trying to say also that Family Delight could be
For real.
setting us on the
For
path?
real.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'm already a
For
billionaire.
real.
All right. All right. So I hope you're all listening. If you want to be a billionaire, Family Delight could take you there. All right?
Exactly.
Absolutely. And then supremacy of, all right, currency advantage. All right, before I get to that, currency advantage, the fact that Family Delight gives you the opportunity to actually get your money paid directly to your bank account.
Yeah, it's wonderful, and it's so seamless.
Seamless.
So seamless.
That's the word.
You click on the withdrawal button. In the next 24 hours, the money is in your account, your local account.
Local account.
And it's funny because it's so
And it's paid in dollars. So
at the current rate.
at the current rate.
It's so good because you don't have to go exchange dollars, then they give you the rates. Then and the rate in Nigeria now is oh gosh,
Crazy.
so
It's
now
crazy.
it's just your equivalent is paid straight to your account.
So basically, the other advantage or unique selling point I saw, I believe Family Delight has over others is the fact that there is advantage in terms of the currency and the ability to access whatever dollars you have earned as seen in your back office, and it can be sent straight to your bank account.
Yes,
Within
sir.
24 hours, you can go use your ATM and just withdraw your cash.
Yes, sir. The process is so seamless.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
that's the word.
You're seeing the dollars in your account, and you just click withdraw, and the next money is in your bank account.
Your bank account.
And the funny thing is that it's in your local currency.
Local currency.
It's just so seamless.
And
what do
I
you-
want to add to that is not just seamless and simple.
So it's SS.
It's a
Seamless and simple. All right. Are you all hearing that? It's seamless
Seamless
and simple. Okay. All right. All right. Beautiful. And then there's something else I wanted to say regarding this quickly. All right. Like we all know, all right, there are certain of these organizations where you have you're shown that you have some dollars in your back office online, and then you really cannot access that money except you find somebody who needs what you have there, and then they have cash in their hands, and then you have to keep looking up and down for them as if you have lost your way, until you finally find one, and then you're looking for another one. Maybe the person just wants to do one registration, and then you need more money, all right? But with this platform, it just works like magic. You just click here, and it's your bank account, right? And then you just go there, get the money you want, right? And you're good to go. So that is quite interesting for me. I particularly like that.
Yes, sir.
I particularly like that. All right. So, all right. I also saw something on the products. All right. Of course, there's product attached to every network marketing, but in this context, it's not hardcore products like we normally have. All right. It's just food-based product, something that you buy. And you can even eat everything there. You ask them at the Family Delight office there, right? Just get you what you want, and you're already good to go. And the pack is milk and sugar and things like Milo, right?
Everyday beverages.
Everyday beverages.
and pastas.
And pastas.
every man
it's,
eats.
so it's not something that you're actually looking for home to sell to.
Yes, sir.
It's not some multivitamin that would cure you and save you from death or things like that. Some of these that we've seen where they tell you that even one bottle solves every problem you have in your life, right? So it's you've had such experience.
A lot, sir. A lot, sir.
I think the interesting thing is just that it's just like double explosion. What do I mean by that? So you are building up your nutrients in your body, you're looking fresh, and at the same time your account is
Looking
Getting
fresh.
fat.
Getting robust.
All right.
And the thing is that every man eats.
Everybody eats.
So which means there's no you don't have to where they give you product and you're looking for who to sell to. Every man eats.
You sound like you're particularly excited about the food part aspect. of it.
Actually, yes.
All right.
That's the basis of life.
That's the basis. In fact, that's one of the basic. Okay, I'm just thinking now that Family Delight is a platform that takes care of the basic needs of life: food,
absolutely.
Food,
shelter,
the
and then
cash.
we need to involve clothing.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just-
looking at the e-commerce.
Yes, that e-commerce platform, we need to involve clothing as well. I don't know what our viewers think, but I mean, if you have two of your basic life needs already met in one platform. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? All right. So let's just I just have one 2 more to go, and then it's one full and final entry. Now let me just say this. All right. One full and final entry. You've had some experience, right?
Yeah.
Where you're already in with your registration fee, and then every month, you have to keep. You have high blood pressure because you are trying to make up some money to pay so that you can get some products and then get you active in order for you to earn. You told me about it.
There are so many things. Let's just pick 1, 2 out of a whole lot that we have. Now imagine where you've been probably, let me say, you've been encouraged to go on having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts in a particular network.
Okay.
And then when it comes to, without you doing auto ship, no earning. Now what this implies is this: if you have 5 accounts in that particular month, you just have to do, and you want to earn on those,
All those 5
then you need
accounts.
to do that auto ship on all of them. But here, then more also, if probably you entered into that system with a smaller package, then there is need for you to upgrade. Then you need to upgrade all those accounts.
Wow.
I mean, that's crazy.
Crazy.
But here, with just 7,500, you are good to go. Even if you have 1 million
And it's one
account
off.
and it is just one off, there's no upgrade, and then
One off.
there's no auto ship here. With just one
Absolutely.
account,
No
you are
updates.
good to go.
It's not like system whereby you probably just do update every year. No updates.
All right.
So it's fantastic.
Okay, so that's really good. That's really cool. All right, so there's one last one I have here. It says that we have amazingly juicy incentives. All right, you have
Wow.
Dynamite, Oladude. All right, so you have
class.
cash incentives. Cash incentive. You have, okay, should we refer to cash as incentive? No, it's not. All right, you have your cash.
You have your cash.
And then you have your incentives.
Yeah.
You have car. You
Cash.
have cars. Okay.
Cars.
With just one account, you have cars.
Cars.
Then when you don't have 2 accounts, you have cars. Okay. So you have
There's a
cars.
whole lot to enjoy.
You have house.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean,
You're forgetting the overseas trip.
the overseas
That's true.
trip. Oh, that always keeps my mind for some reason. I don't know.
And each of these accounts that you own would actually
What happens in a
qualify.
situation where you have different accounts, they qualify at the same time for the same overseas trip?
You are better off.
Just
You are better off.
You can just
with
tell,
them
for
monetized.
instance, you say you have 3 or 4 children. All right, so maybe each of them will just
We'll monetize.
you monetize.
Sure.
You seem like you are fascinated about the cash.
Yeah, that's it. That's
that,
the
that travel experience, I think everyone in the family should experience
Yes,
it.
it's
I think,
gonna be
yes.
a
It
vacation.
will help to expand your horizon as well.
It will
So-
be a vacation for the family.
For the family, yes, absolutely. It's all right. So those are the 10 points I have that I outlined, and I believe that you all agree with them.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely agree with it. So that's it. All right. Does anyone have anything to add to all we have said today?
Okay, so if I'm going to say something, I'll probably just say this. So imagine yourself in the airport trying to board a plane, right? And the plane is all starting up. And you know fully well once this plane starts up, it's up in the air. So this is just family light for you. So how we just saying that join this move now and just align with this and let us start flying.
Yeah. It's better everyone keen even at this time, because once this plane hits the wrong way, it's way up in the sky. So let everyone
I
get
don't
on
think I have
board.
anything to say. You said it already.
All right. So our viewers, you've heard all we have to say. The unique selling points of Family Delight. I mean, I don't know if we've said all of this today. I don't know what else you're waiting for. I have a mentor, and he usually says something. All right. He says, "We walk by common sense, we run by principles, and we fly by instructions." Now, viewers, just listen to me. Join Family Delight today. That's an instruction. All right.
Yeah.
See you in our next program.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Dynamites, thank you for joining me here
Thank
today.
you.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
sir.
so much
Thank you for
having
having us.
Thank you.
so much.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. And I know you guys couldn't wait to have us back here. And we're here again. And we have a few more unique selling points for making or choosing to be a part of the Family Delight business. All right, and that's what we're going to discuss in this other part. And there are a few here that I really want us to talk about because these are things that are rare. These are not things that you see regularly. For instance, the ability to monetize the incentive that you receive. The ability to monetize it. Right? If I know of companies and organizations where if you qualify for a car, you must drive that car. All right? You must. But with Family Delight, if you don't want it, you get a cash. You get the cash.
That's it.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So you have your car. If you don't want to go on the overseas trip, you have your cash. If you qualify for more than one car, in the case where you have several accounts, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, you have your cash.
Yes,
Which
sir.
means, right?
Yes, sir.
Which means if you do qualify for a car in the range of, let's say, 10 million, all right, you collect that in 10 accounts. I mean, do the maths.
A millionaire.
Multi,
Multi.
not a millionaire, multi-millionaire. So that's it. So that's good. So that ability to monetize incentive is one thing that is so, you don't see that everywhere. Because every company believes that they want to give you these things so that it can also promote and advance the company's brand and image.
Yes. It's actually a very wonderful incentive because I don't think I've heard it from any other company. I don't think so because the ability to monetize whatever you win or your incentive, it's beautiful because imagine me having 10 accounts, which means I can just use one account to get all my incentives and monetize the rest. I mean, I'm practically an Igbo man right now.
But your name is still Olajuwon. But when it comes to money, you're an Igbo man at heart. Okay.
You know what
That's
I'm looking at? I'm looking at it from this angle again. Looking at it from the angle of the company itself. The company is not self-centered.
Wow. Okay.
Self-centered in the sense that they are looking out for your welfareism, not just their brand. It's not just all about the brand Family Delight. It's about you being made, and that is key for me. Very key.
So the company
key.
has put its business people or the people out there and made them a priority in this business.
Exactly.
Yes.
So their
exactly.
success is of utmost importance to them.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Beautiful. All right. And then something else I also realized is that it's convenient and flexible. In other words, it's something that anybody who is supposedly a novice in network marketing or the business would be able to actually do and succeed. All right. It's one thing to get involved, another thing to succeed in it. And succeed in it. And more important, it's flexible because it can be done from anywhere. You can just lie on your bed and just do your stuff.
And that's telling us that it's not really going to affect your mainstream
Yes.
area of income. So it's actually a side also that you can work at remotely. Because like when you say something like you can stay in your bed and do it.
In your bed.
It's just on a what? You can even be on a train. You can be in the bus. It can be in your car.
Beautiful.
It can be anywhere. It can be while you are eating. Before you take that munch, before you can finish up with that munch, you can just do something on your WhatsApp.
You already have your 2 signed up. I mean, you're good.
And then people are just pumping in with questions. Come on, guy. What are you saying? Get me online
And one particular thing
And
is
then you are
that
done.
it's not complicated.
at all.
At all.
Not
Very
complicated.
So it's not like you mount into something that is complicated that is disturbing your own.
Yes, whatever it
Distracting.
is.
Yeah,
That's,
so
You know, we already said
Just
seamless and
simple
simple.
and-
SS.
Yes.
I know it's a side also that can actually overshadow your
Your
mainstream.
mainstream of income.
all right, beautiful, beautiful. Then I should mention this also. All right, it is a binary system. Now, what does that mean? Just your two,
Yeah.
Just so
two,
Your left and your right.
two. Your husband and your wife. That's all. And you're good to go. I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
That is the most. I don't know. I heard
It's
of
amazing.
things get
It's
three.
so, it's
three-
so
three-
amazing because it is not an ambiguous tax.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not ambiguous in any way because even one person can sign the two, the binary can sponsor that binary in the immediate, even without you letting me to know about you're bringing me on board. Hello, I've just done something for you. You have a surprise. And what is that? I've just put you on a prosperity link.
On the
And it can be
prosperity
it can actually be a birthday gift.
Yes.
Oh,
Because it's not
wow.
something far-fetched.
I mean, that would be the best birthday gift ever.
It can be a wedding anniversary surprise,
Wow.
you know.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Okay. So, it's also what I would term business on a fast track. Now, let me explain what I mean by this. All right. So, everyone who needs a side hustle, everyone who wants to do it, who just wants something that they can do on the side, can afford to do it in just 24 hours. In other words, it's something that can be done speedily. It's something that can be done quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. So it's something that you can just do within 24 hours. You've achieved all you want to achieve, and you go on to become somewhat of a leader where you are actually seeing that others also succeed as well. So it's business on a fast track. So it just makes things work faster. And with the platform we created, we try to make it as easy as possible for everyone who comes in to be a part of the business. Because our goal is that for those who are listening to us that want to be a part of this, that they will also be able to succeed without much fuse
Yes,
or
sir.
much stress. So
Yeah, it's
that's
a
it.
good one.
So that's it, all right? And then also, it will help to improve your socio-economic circle.
Yeah. That's actually paying off for everyone.
I mean,
You know, I have the likes of Dynamite, Manga,
The great dynamite Gabby.
and then I'm having here with me Dynamite Olajuwon. And then I've never met them before, but because we are now on the same terrain financially, it's easy for us to talk. It's easy for us to be proactive going forward in life. It's easy for us to form a partnership
yes, sir.
to better the lot of the people in the society. Okay, we've made so much from this system. Okay, what are we going to give back? Then it means that the thinking is better improved than where we were coming from.
Yes.
You see, that socio-economic circle is quite interesting. Just a quick story, all right? I heard of this, I don't know how true it is. A certain man who stays in a high-brow area, part of Lagos, supposedly he went to his gen set to use it at one point in the night, and he realized that the thing just blew up and wasn't working anymore. And then some people in that community, all right, like I said, it's a high-brow part of Lagos where the wealthy people say. I heard somewhere in Lekki, right? And then the neighbors seem to have spotted the challenge he had with his gen, and then they just put money together and bought a gen that is far bigger than what he had and gave to him.
That's amazing.
So he didn't have to even bother about buying a generator set. That is the power of socio-economic influence and socio-economic circle. So it's important that you improve it. And viewers, one of the ways to improve your socio-economic circle is to be a part of the family delight. All right. Now, one of my mentors once said, he said, you are only as good as the 5 closest people to you.
Yeah.
Who are the closest people to
The
you?
fifth of a kind.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Dynamite Gabby, for having you here today. I'm so glad to have you. I know how busy, how you just made Family Delight, everything that you do, and you were able to get you here. But I'm glad that you joined us today, sir. Thank you, sir. Dynamite Olatunjoye, you just hit all of the churches in town. I mean, we can see what you're doing everywhere, and we are so excited about that. Dynamite, there you are. We are also glad to have you here.
Thank you,
and
sir.
we are really grateful. Viewers, we look to see you seated in this position, talking
Right.
Family Delight as well. And we know that you're not going to take any time. You'll be with us soon, and we'll be more than happy to have you in our midst. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
sir.
make that call. Look at that screen, make that call, contact that number, and we will be here to guide you, to push you to see that you achieve what you ought to achieve in this business. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful evening.
This message is brought to you by Dynamo International Group. For more information, contact us on the numbers 0806 0093 011.